I never got to play Forza, but I know it is a great game and is amazing that how much work and development they put into a single CD. They don't make disc anymore. That's right, like 10 years ago, all discs just stopped making them. No more. Translate this sentence. Un sandwich pescado? A sandwich your fish. Incorrect. Answer, a fish sandwich. Almost. Canada. Yep, that's the Canada flag. I recognized it instantly. Jesus, the French flag for some reason. Crying girl. Jesus punishes a sinner by making her French. Liter is 4 gallons. Americans are too dumb to convert figures themselves, so have to put everything in dollar and gallons. I don't think dollars, a currency, is the same conversation as weight. Which is funny because, in the UK they have pounds for currency. Kendall Jernikins weighed only 15 ounces when he was born. That is an ounce less than a Starbucks Grande coffee or 3 ounces more than a typical can of Coke. Thank you for the specifications. I love it when people like you proudly display their complete lack of reading comprehension. He literally just described what they are doing and said it was tyrannical. Your brain is so smooth 50,000 grit sandpaper would scuff it up. Aw, you tried. 50,000 grit sandpaper would be super smooth. Sandpaper is more rough the lower the grit count is. Good try though. If anyone here were to go back, say, 1,000 years with a gun, they could bring down entire empires. You'd need bullets too, yeah. His character is a bit... The Indy 500 isn't 500 city miles. They go around the track 500 times. I actually don't know which is real. It seems like in racing they go around the track a couple times. Also, Europe is not that big, and all Europeans have pretty much the exact same culture and genetics. Someone saying that they are part Irish and part French is the equivalent of saying you are part Kentuckian and part New Yorkan. Irish and French are nationalities, not races. Europeans are Europeans. Europe isn't big enough to distinguish one European from another. I bet you won't repost because you're ashamed to have a picture of Jesus in your feed. That's actually Qui-Gon Jinn, a Star Wars character who was a Jedi Master played by Liam Neeson. They are correct, I can say that, but, Qui-Gon Jinn, Jesus, kind of the same thing, really. Kids, what's 32 plus 13 equal to? 32 plus 13 is goddamn 47. And English is a Germanic language. It's based mostly off French with words like brunette and silhouette. Regardless, it is classified by linguists as Germanic. To be fair, so is French. Brit here, we don't hate the USA in general. You're a bit of a bunch of noisy bellends, but you're not Germany levels of asshole or anything. How's Germany an asshole level over America? They've tried to take over Europe 3 times in the last century. Germany. 3? I remember 2 for sure, but what was the third? The EU. Remember when Elizabeth Olsen saved a dog from being hit in traffic? This was a scene that was filmed for Sorry for Your Loss. Yeah, I was like, how did someone whip out their camera and take high quality photos of this surprise event happening? If I cheated on you, instead of leaving me, just understand the fact that you lack something which the man I cheated on you with doesn't find out the error in yourself, apologize to me, say sorry, accept it, and become a better man. Okay. Right? All this BS about Mars, and if you download Perseverance hanging from Sky Crane, you can see for yourself that it is only a cartoon. There are no real photos or videos of Mars descending, just cartoon and video animations. Be careful out here, my kings. Why you showing me? I was with you yesterday. And I had a vasectomy last year and it ain't mine. There's one American country. You know that there are 2 American continents with more than one country each, right? You know that's not the same thing, right? What do you mean? The United States of America aren't the only country on the American continents. South American countries are as much on an American country as Canada or the US. I hope you get nationalized, you robbing bastards. Hi Dave, LNER is a nationalized operator and has been since 2018. A Texas newspaper published an essay saying humans and dinosaurs lived together. That's because they did. You should actually pay attention to that Bible you're always criticizing. Wait, humans and dinosaurs are together in the Bible? Are we thinking of the same Bible? No way he's talking about the holy fucking Bible. I smell a non-believer. You probs believe in Big Bang and evolution. Yeah, I noticed it too, like the number 2, asterisk 2, asterisk 2, which is the correct 2, Lamau the double correction. Lamau indeed. We're open. Doesn't look like it. No word starts with O and ends with O. Orange. This tweet has been deleted. Wait, numbers don't have names, right? Some do. Natural exponent, pi, Graham's number, etc. Except pi doesn't exist. It's a theory, kinda. Comment your country's name and say one thing that was invented in it. I wonder what was invented in Vatican City. Brazil airplane. To manufacture each EV battery, you must process 25,000 pounds of brine for the lithium, 30,000 pounds of ore for the cobalt, 5,000 pounds of ore for the nickel, 25,000 pounds of ore for copper, digging up 500,000 pounds of the Earth's crust for just one battery. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that is insanely incorrect information. Power lines are very heavily insulated, but the hawk was probably dazed if it hit it. Another comment pointed out what looks like fishing line over its left foot. That might be what's up with it. Most power lines are not insulated except by air? What? You shouldn't have to work 50 plus hours a week just to make it. 50 hours is pathetic. Future billionaires work 170 hours a week? Yeah, right. Last time I checked, there is only 168 hours in a week. So 1, that is impossible. And 2, good luck trying to be a millionaire if you're burnt out at 25. Clown emojis, go grind, then we'll talk. That sounds like a you problem to me. They are trying to reboot the PSYOP? Viruses don't even exist. That's right, they don't. You can download whatever you want at no risk. Missing pieces. I mean, yeah, it does look like there are missing pieces. I don't know how they're incorrect. Realized, asterisk, realized isn't a word. Is it realized or realized? Realize and realize are different spellings of the same word, and they can be used interchangeably. Thank you. Blasphemy, in simple terms, expressing disrespect for God or for something sacred. You don't know Jesus? This is blasphemy. Jesus who? G-us? What? When I was 6, my sister was half my age. Now I'm 70. How old's my sister? 35. Let's have a hard one next time, please. It says half, so half of 70 is 35. Wow. Go back to school. Okay, but it's not the continent in much of the world either. It's 2 distinct continents. No, it's one continent. The US has always wanted to differentiate itself from the rest of us, to the point where they changed what used to be America to North and South America. They want to be separate. I bet it irks them so much that Mexico is still part of their so-called North America. Lamau! The shift key is the most useless key on the keyboard. It doesn't do anything. Don't to me. Well, this is awkward. You ever hold down the shift key on your keyboard while pressing a letter? Fun little Easter egg. A kid born in 2010 is now 18 years. Let that sink in. I never thought I would need to explain a basic math, but since we here, kid born in 2010 now is 2018. So you add the 10 to 8 equals 18. Simple math. So the kid is 18 years in 2018. Simple. Yep, that's math. Hashtag when in Rome, no big deal, just the Sistine Chapel ceiling painted by the Michelangelo. That's right, Mr. Angelo himself. Food is made out of soil? How long does it take for radiation to leave soil? Stop testing the microwave ovens and start testing your food. Food is made from soil? That's news to me, and probably most of the world, yeah. Same, it's news to me. They don't build statues of critics. Here's a statue of literary critic Northrop Frye. Herschel Walker says evolution can't be real because apes still exist. If you think your English is good, I challenge you to write any word that starts with T and ends with T. Teeth. There was an attempt. Who are they? There. No. By trying to make daylight savings time permanent, the United States Senate has caused many people to question the very meaning and existence of time itself. Mass anarchy and despair will soon follow. This may be the thing that finally brings down our civilization. Anyone seen Bad Vegan? Not yet. Vegans and veggies. If God wanted us to not eat meat, he wouldn't have given us molars. Amen. Herbivores have molars. Canines, however, we never forget Windows XP. Forgore. Forget. Lamau, this dipshit. What country should be wiped off the face of the earth? America. That is a continent, not a country. Go back to school, little girl. North and South America are continents. When you say America, everyone except complete idiots know that you're talking about the United States of America. Go back to school, little boy, but if you actually are American, it's not like it will do you any good. That's a coyote. It's a wolf. Nope, it's an Arabian wolf. I've had a lot of weird interactions here on Twitter.com, but this is maybe the weirdest. Someday I'm going to write an enemies to lovers story about a woman who writes songs for kids' toys and a single dad who will lose his mind if he hears that song one more goddamn time. Elizabeth, no disrespect to you, but I wish people would refer to young humans as children and not kids. Kids are the young of goats. Words can have more than one meaning, Alan. I've many people agreeing with you, so if you call children kids, what other meaning can it have? A child is a child, not a kid. There can be no other meaning you call children kids. Sorry, my brain hurts trying to read this properly. Pronouns are the most stupid shit this generation has ever made. Pronouns have existed long before this generation.